Hi Virgo, welcome to your May 2022 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Virgo. This will not resonate with every Virgo that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message is going to be for you. So please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. And if this reading is not for you at all, Virgo, I highly suggest checking out your other signs and different placements. Hi, cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Virgo. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Virgo and cross watchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Virgo, let's get this reading started. I will be using my sound bowl to clear and set the energy as always, so if you are listening to this using headphones or the volume's kind of loud right now, I do suggest turning it down a little bit, only for this part, because I don't want your ears to hurt. So let's get this started. All right, so let's see what's happening for my Virgos in the month of May. And with this reading, Virgo, I am tuning into an energy that's in or around your energetic field of someone that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you right now in this moment. And I'm asking for this energy to be a soulmate, whether this is a karmic soulmate, someone still healing from or going through, a soulmate through and through, or even a twin flame. Let's see who's coming through for your reading in May and why, and what is the energy that's surrounding Virgo in May right now for love and romance. Okay, wedding. So Leo had this card. If some of you guys have Leo in your chart, or if you're dealing with a Leo, I highly suggest checking out the Leo reading to see if there's messages for you there. But this card makes me so happy. I feel, similar to Leo's, but slightly different in the way that, whether you and this person are getting married or not, someone views you as a life partner. Someone views you as their other half, that perfect match that they want to stick on to, that they want to bond to. This is you or them, or both of you are feeling this way about each other. This is someone you're currently connected to, talking to, have been in a connection with maybe for a while. And, also I feel with this that there could be some sort of commitment offer coming in for my Virgos, whether that is to just be exclusive with one another or a straight up engagement. And if that's the case for you guys, congratulations. But this feels like more that someone feels so solid with you. Someone feels like, maybe you guys have had your troubles, as every connection has. No connection's ever perfect. It's not always from a fairy tale, but it's almost as if, like, even through the bad times, you guys have stuck together. I'm hearing ride or die, and I felt like I heard that maybe for Aries reading too. And that's kind of the energy that they feel with you, Virgo, is that they want to be with you, bound to you. And I feel that there's going to be some sort of progression in the month of May that leads to a further commitment or a recommitment even for some of you. This is someone you want. This is no one that, you're done with, that it's in the past, that, you're not ever interested in getting back together with. And if that's your situation right now, I suggest clicking out of this video to save you time, because this really is someone that I feel you feel is right for you, just as they feel you're right for them. Really weirdly, I heard two P's in a pod, so someone may have two P's in their name. Or maybe P is an initial, first, middle, last initial that someone does resonate with. Let's keep going. I want to know more. And it says this situation involves a marriage. Okay. Let's see. Tell me more about this. What do they want to say to Virgo right now that they haven't told Virgo? What is in their heart and mind about Virgo right now in this moment, Spirit? As simple as that. I love you. Wow. And you know, I get that someone's like kind of go-to thing that they like to put on is a plain white tee. Maybe they have like, you know, 10 of them that they like to switch out and wear. Maybe someone has to wear a white t-shirt for work or a white shirt. Maybe you saw them last time wearing white and that's just confirmation for someone out there. But Virgo, someone is in love with you and someone's deciding that they want to be with you, that there's no one else that they want throughout your whole journey together. You guys are it. This feels at the very least a soulmate. Let's see if it's a twin flame for some of you. It's heading that way, but I have to pull some more cards to really kind of confirm it. And there may be some, like a picture that someone has with like a flower behind their ear or like flowers in their hair, or maybe it's just like a, you know, a stock photo that someone took for it to be their avatar on social media, YouTube or whatever like that. Again, more confirmations. Or maybe someone does have a floral tattoo. But Virgo, someone is in love with you, deeply, deeply in love with you. And I feel that if it hasn't gotten to that point where you guys are becoming more solidified, May is the month where it's happening for those of you that are already resonating very strongly with this. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what the tarot has to say. And with the tarot, I'm going to ask, how do they feel about you right now? What do they think about you? What do they like about you? What do they not like about you? What do they like about the connection they have with you currently? And what do they not like about it? And what are their highest hopes and deepest fears in regards to this connection with you, Virgo, as far as what are they really hoping is going to happen and what are they afraid of is going to happen between the two of you? Wow, yeah. Okay, that solidifies it for me. I'll tell you guys in a second. Let me get all the cards out. Oh, and they're serious. They're dead ass serious about you, Virgo. Wow, that's beautiful. Oh my goodness. Wow, wow, wow. All right. So, bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles. So this is Capricorn energy. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn. You could have Capricorn in your chart. Does not have to be the case in order for this reading to resonate. So for some of you, as the Pentacles at the background of the bottom of the deck have this all set up, you could have met this person at work. It could be a coworker, employee, employer. Does not have to be the case, but this is someone that has been looking for structure, that has been looking for someone to take seriously, to have a serious commitment with. This is not the type of person that's just looking for a fun time, a one-night stand. This is someone who wants to find potential in people to grow a strong relationship with. Maybe they had that era of just having fun, but they're not in that era anymore, and they were not in that era when they met you. I feel like some of you may have met on Bumble or Hinge, like a specific dating app that's not just for hooking up, but is to find someone that you could have a relationship with. I'm also kind of getting that maybe someone was set up through a coworker or through a friend. Like they kind of said, hey, I know someone that's perfect for you. And they kind of set it up that way, or at least invited you to hang out with this person so you guys could get to know each other. But yeah, I forget who else had this sign, this card at the bottom of their deck. It could have been Scorpio, but I may be wrong about that. But different than that energy I kind of read for that sign, this is like, I've been looking for the one that I can build with, that I can have structure with, potential with, that is something that would grow and prosper. This is Pentacle energy. This is serious energy. This is grounded energy. And this is what they were looking for, and they found that within you. And that's what made them draw to you and want to work with you to build this and grow this. So let's go ahead and get into it. How they feel about you is the Two of Wands. Fire energy, specifically Aries energy. And this kind of is like what I said solidifies twin flame here. You know, the Two of Fire, the Two of Wands, those Two of Flames. And they feel this pull to have more out of this with you. This desire to build more, to take this further. You know, the Two of Wands, some readers, and as everyone is right to their own interpretation, but they definitely think of the Two of Wands as like a decision making. Whereas for me, I already feel the Two of Wands is making that decision, and I'll tell you why. In the original depiction of the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, you know, you see this guy overlooking his balcony, and he has one wand in his hand with the world in his hand, while there's another wand behind him. And that to me intuitively just kind of correlates with the fact that this person's moving forward, moving on, had that spark of idea, had that realization, and now is about to do something about it. They want the world with you, Virgo. I almost feel like they want to travel with you too, or there's thoughts of, especially if this person is living in a state or a country that they're not from, they may think of taking you to where they come from, having you meet the family back at home, that type of energy, but definitely also wanting to just explore all the opportunities that they can have with you. They're very inspired right now, Virgo, by the connection between the two of you. I almost feel like someone could have a fire moon, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius moon in their chart, because there's daydreams here about where this can all go, how this can all flourish, where this can take off. The pull is very strong, and it was strong from the start to you. And the more they hang out with you, this urge and this necessity to have more with you grows. They've made up their mind 100% about how they feel about you and what they want in this with you. And I think in May, this is going to be talked about with you, proposed to you, asking you if you feel the same way, if you see this going on in the same direction at the same pace. But they're already starting and feeling like there's so much more to this than just, a brief encounter, than just, a karmic soulmate or anything like that. They know there's more. Even if you guys have had a past for a long time, there's some sort of transition energy here that is making this person believe that there's even more to experience with you. And that's what they want to solidify. And let me tell you, like I said, they're serious about this, Virgo. Because what they think about you and think about this connection is the King of Swords, Aquarius energy. For this being in the think section of the spread, this person is very intelligent. They find you to be very intelligent. They make decisions that take a lot of time and take a lot of thought. This person does not like to rush into things. Despite their feelings at times and passions, they know when to step back and analyze and to observe. And I feel, Virgo, like, I don't know. I don't think it's as far as like you're meeting some sort of criteria they had, but you've definitely passed all their tests as far as, what they look out for in a romantic partner. What are their red flags? What are the green lights that make someone kind of want to go? And you've passed all of them. And once this person makes up their mind, it is pretty set from there on out. Someone could have like silver or like pepper kind of hair, like maybe some strands are growing in that has like silver or premature type of hair. Maybe someone uses like toner shampoo, that purple shampoo to keep that color in if it's artificial and dyed. Just confirmation, right? But yeah, there's a seriousness here. There's planning here. And I feel if they haven't expressed this yet, they're going to talk about it. And if they have talked about it, if they have told you that they love you and that they want to be with you, now it's the time to get this going, to get the ball rolling, to, start building that foundation that is secure. This person comes from a very honest, very authentic approach. And I think that's what drew you to this person too, Virgo, especially if you were the type of person in the past, you dealt with people who disappointed you, who gave you one side to them, and then you'd start dating them and they'd show a complete other side. I felt like you attracted that before, and that was part of the karmic cycles you had to go through before meeting this person. But now that you've kind of healed from those karmic cycles, you've learned from that and you've been able to discern. You guys kind of see each other now in alignment with one another, are on the same vibration as one another. And that's what's making the draw all the more stronger, because your souls resonate. And this person, when they do speak, they speak with honesty. They speak with thought and insight. And maybe that's how they see you too, right? What they like the most about you, Virgo, I mean, is the Sun card. You know, I'm hearing that song my dad used to sing to me before waking me up for school, You Are My Sunshine, and that may be a song that resonates with you guys too. You could have Leo rising or strong Leo placement somewhere in your chart. But yeah, Virgo, I mean, you make them happy. What else is there to say other than having the sun in this placement? They really like your smile. And even if you have like a unique smile, like someone has like a gap in their tooth, or, you know, there's just something unique about someone's lips, like there could be a beauty mark by someone's lips or on their lip or something like that. They just completely love it when you smile and seeing you smile. They even have like a picture saved on their phone of you smiling. I'm picking up on that they look at from time to time to kind of make them feel better. And now that song, Thank You by Dido, is playing in my head too. A great song. But yeah, I mean, you've kind of been the light in their lives. And this is why they're so excited about this connection. This is why they want to pursue this connection. You have, for some of you, a positive outlook on life. Even if you've been through the worst, you still see the glass half full versus half empty. And you've always been that positive aura and that positive light that they feel really, really inspired by. And that's why they know they can take you around their family members and friends, because you would bring that light, warm energy into the room. You're very welcoming of other people. You don't like it when someone feels uncomfortable. You like to make everyone feel included. They just think you have like a heart of gold, Virgo, that they really, really appreciate. I'm also seeing like a dark brown leather armchair or couch too. Or maybe someone has like dark brown leather interiors in their car. And maybe a few situations have happened on those settings, okay? But anyway. Now what they don't like about you, the Hanged Man. Pisces energy, interesting. You know, sometimes, Virgo, I feel like they wonder what you think about that you don't completely share. They kind of maybe think that sometimes in conversation you doze off a little bit, and you don't mean to kind of, you know, ignore them or to not pay attention, but I feel your mind's very active. And with this intelligence you have, you also have a profound imagination. And so, like, specifically when you get into conversations, you don't mean to just be like, yeah, and not listen to them. It's just sometimes your mind just gets a little bit carried away. That's just for some of you. Others of you, you know, there is this energy here of when they feel like you need your time alone. You need your time to recharge. You need your time to recuperate. And with the sun energy here, it could be because you do attract a lot of energies to you through your vibration. And I feel a lot of you want to keep that vibration clear, that frequency clear. And it's from the lessons you've learned through discernment, right? I see that very strongly as well. So, you know, with this Hanged Man here, they sometimes feel a little bit left out by you, but I don't think it's anything personal. It's like when you do need time alone to be in your room, to turn on your AirPods, listen to your music, and just vibe out for a bit. It's nothing personal. But sometimes they take it a little bit personal. But you just need to recharge, recuperate until you get back into that high vibe. And that's how you take care of your energy. Now with the Hanged Man too, and what they don't like about you, you are your own person, okay? And some things you may do a little bit offbeat, a little bit irregular. And it's not that I don't think this is what they don't like about you, it's just the position and the spread, but it's definitely something where they're just learning more about you. And sometimes it's hard to figure you out. But I'm almost seeing like someone trying to solve a Rubik's Cube. But once they solve it, once they get it, it all makes sense. Oh, that's why Virgo, you know, likes to go to sleep at 2 a.m. and wake up at 9. Just, I don't know, like irregular patterns like that. That is just meant for you, that you understand totally, and that they're still trying to figure out. What they like the most about this connection with you, Virgo, is the 10 of Cups. I mean, Pisces energy, that, you know, the fulfillment, the life you guys have when you guys are around each other, how happy they are to have you next to them, to have you near them. You know, I don't know, there's just this energy of what someone thinks of you is that like everyone loves you, everyone likes you, everyone wants to be around you. You may be someone that likes to volunteer a lot. You do a lot for like the community maybe, or you do a lot for your family. And it all comes from the heart. It doesn't come from a place of, you know, needing attention or needing fame or needing compensation. It comes from just genuinely loving to be that light in people's lives. And that's what you bring to this person. They think, like I said, you are the perfect other half. Anyone would be lucky to have you. You would be the perfect boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. They daydream about those days when you guys will be together like that. And also too, like already they get a feeling that you'll be a really good parent, which is important to them. Whether they have kids or whether it's, you know, having kids is something it's definitely in their plans. They know you would just be that caring, kind, responsible parent that also would let their kid be however they want to be and not hold judgment, not be critical, not be pressuring, but accepting people just as they are, which creates even more love in the environment that you already put out there. What they don't like about the connection is the Queen of Cups, Cancer energy. When I picked up this card, I felt straight up sensitivity. And that could also correlate with the Hanged Man, right? Is that they do find you to be very, very sensitive. And with this King of Swords, you know, maybe although they love that sweet side of you, sometimes they don't understand it, right? How you pick up on so many people's emotions and energies, how, you know, they affect you so strongly. Like this person is able to kind of just shake it off, like it's not my issue, not my problem. But when you see, you know, really sad things on the news, or when you know that someone you love is going through something really difficult, like it affects you very strongly. And although, again, like they find that to be very sweet, they also kind of get hurt just seeing you in that pain or taking on that pain that they don't think is yours to take on. I almost feel like this person thinks you give too much to your loved ones that they don't give back to you in the same. And you're kind of like always that person like, well, it's all right, it's okay. You know, yeah, they didn't say thank you, but I didn't do it for that reason. And this person's kind of like, but they should still appreciate you, Virgo. What you did is something not a lot of people would do. And I almost feel for some of you like they find you to be easily taken advantage of in certain situations. Now, if that's not the case at all, you know, this Queen of Cups could also be the fact that you are very in tune with your emotions, maybe a bit emotional, and you react off your emotions a little bit, or that you just pick up on everything. And this person can't really hide anything from you. Not that I feel like they would, but you always know what's wrong. And you won't stop asking them until they tell you the truth if they do feel bothered, if they do feel, you know, not at ease with the situation or with how things are going. You get this person to open up in ways they don't open up to a lot of people with. And I feel that makes them a little bit uncomfortable, how you're able to make them feel so open like that. I do kind of want to clarify this Queen of Cups here, though. Tell me more. Four of Pentacles. Yep. I mean, why did I clarify? I don't know. But that's exactly what I was just describing, Capricorn energy. Yeah. Like I said, you get them to open up when they don't want to, when they're afraid to, when they feel like, oh my goodness, like, how am I telling Virgo all this that I've never told anyone before? That kind of shakes them up a little bit. And then bottom of the deck, the Strength card. Yeah. Leo energy again coming through in this reading. So I think this person, again, like just tries to do everything, tries to be strong all the time, tries to kind of hold it all together. But with you, you know, there's times when they have told you very personal, deep things. Maybe you're like the only person that they've cried ever in front of, or has heard them cry. You know, this person does not like to publicly show their emotions, right? But with you, they feel like they can, but it scares them. I hope that makes sense. They try to fight it. They try to like not show you that side, because maybe that's how they grew up, was, you know, stop crying, pick yourself back up again. Crying is weak. But you've kind of been that energy to let them know that their emotions are okay, that they can express themselves, that they're safe with you, which is kind of going against the programming that they grew up with. Highest hopes, Virgo, is the Four of Wands. Aries energy, the 1111 card. Yeah, they want partnership with you. They want to celebrate their partnership with you. They want to show you off. I feel like, you know, this is a little ahead, but I almost feel like they want to do something very, very special for you for your birthday. And maybe that's why traveling for some of you is being talked about now, because they want to get like the plane flights, the hotel bookings to take you on a special trip for your birthday, or to like celebrate your birthday in a very, very special way, just for some of you, especially if it's like a milestone birthday, a 20th birthday, 30th birthday, 40th birthday, 50th birthday coming up, right? But for most of you, if it's not so specific like that, yeah, it's just to have this partnership, because they feel solidarity here. And it's not just from, you know, pentacle energy, it's with passion and romance and inspiration. And we do have 2 4s here. So your birthday could be September 4th, September 14th, August 24th, or you could be seeing 44, 444, or your life path 4s. But yeah, they just feel like this is it. They're in love with you. They want to put you on lock, to put a ring on it. And it isn't just something to show off for a temporary fallacy. Like, this is something they want for the long run. And they know they can only have it with you. But the deepest fears is 3 of Swords. Libra energy. Whether this is yours, theirs, or both, someone's afraid of heartbreak. Someone's afraid of, you know, that if they were to be open to this, vulnerable to this, trust in this, that somehow that would be repaid with a separation. I don't know, like someone's almost too afraid that this is too good to be true, right? Especially if someone's been heartbroken before and they remember that pain. They remember those times when they didn't think they could get back up and heal again from a heartbreak. Like, they don't want to repeat that ever again. And just feeling this strongly, you know, there is a potential of, or a possibility, let's just say, of having all this feelings just be for naught. And that's what someone is really afraid of. And I almost feel like someone has a scar on their sternum or their chest. Maybe it was from surgery or something from childhood, I don't know, but I'm picking up on that from someone. It could just be Spirit's way of saying, yeah, there's still an old scar there that exists in someone's psyche and energy. That's the biggest fear, is that it would happen again, or just you would be the one person to break their heart out of anyone they've ever met and fallen in love with. All right, Virgo, to see the likely outcome of this situation, what is likely to happen, unfold, what are they likely to do by the end of May, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome, what they're likely to do by the end of the month, and pull some oracle cards as well to dive deeper into this beautiful connection that I see for you guys. And if you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where I depart, Virgo, I really hope that this reading has resonated with you in some way and has given you clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to your love life. If it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. Want to win a free 30-minute personal reading with me? There's just a couple more days before I select my winner to win a free only personal reading that I give out every month for the next couple months. And if you're interested in entering your chance to win, open up the description box, scroll down a little bit, and you'll find the rules of entry there in case you're interested. I love you, Virgo, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Virgo.